Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Rena. This is the Enchanted Planner. Today we're planning for the first week in November, which also happens to be the week of Halloween and Dia de los Muertos. So here's what we're going to do. Last year I did a spread using Coco. So I created some stuff using that, and we're going to bring in the new sticker book from the Happy Planner. Because I don't know why I'm talking with an accent. Just ignore me because I'm feeling punchy and cheeky today. I haven't labeled out all my things yet, so hopefully my sticky notes stay in place. All right, we're going to need some tweezers. We're going to need some scissors. We may or may not need the sticker squisher. I guess it all depends on how this goes. Do I want a washi? That is a question of the ages. And the sticker picker-upper. Okay, now, oh, my back is very, very sore. Let's have a look, shall we? There's so many pretty things in here that I want to bring in. So I was thinking about this for like the boxes and such, because it should go fairly well. Dun, 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 dun. So cute. There's just so many things. Like I can't. There's just so many things. I don't even know where to start. These are cute too. I just wish they weren't on a black background, but at least these make sense because, you know, there's the skulls. Like that makes a bit more sense. These, just like, okay, so yeah, this is what you came up with, really? Yeah. I mean, this one makes sense because it's the Day of the Dead bread, right? But this is the this is the Katrina. This is Sugar Skull. This is Clay Jar. This is it's marigold flowers, but I can't remember how to pronounce quite that. This one is confetti, but these aren't confetti. So I don't know if there's not a word for them, but I don't know. Some things just don't, I don't know, some things in here just don't make sense. Okay, so what I did is we've got a couple of options. I made some of my own banners from within. These came out of the Coco set that I bought. Oops, they're all individual. I forgot to attach them to one another. That's an oops. Okay, so that'll be fun. These, however, are attached. Although my Cricut went a little bit mental here for some reason and cut right through it, which was a little annoying. I don't know why. But, oh my God, I'm just so overwhelmed. There's so many things I want to use. I'm really bummed about this. I totally didn't even think to connect the damn thing. So I was in a hurry. Let's go see what the ones in here look like. These ones might be very doable. Okay, so where's my marigold? So maybe we'll pull off one of these because I kind of have an idea brewing. I had been on the hunt to see if I could find the individual petals, and that was just a bust, man. There was none to be found. They're all in floral form, and I'm like, I don't want them all in floral form, but that's what we got. So I'm thinking about putting these across the bottom and then coming in with maybe the banners across the top. So let's try that. Let's de-stick this a little tiny bit because it's a little crazy. I could also cut these, or not. I could probably also cut them. Do I want to cut them? No, you know what? I'm kind of digging the whole vibe here. So let's just kind of get it straight. Would seriously help. Okay, let's try it this way. I do want it semi-restricted to the boxes. So let's lay this guy down like so. And then we're going to come in here with a piece of wax paper and line it up like that. And then where's my washi card, ruler, or something? That'll do. And the X-Acto knife. And we are going to cut this off right there. Did we not? No, I didn't actually go deep enough. Oh, I did. It's just the one little section there. All right, this is going to be messy. There we go. I was panicking there for a second. I'm like, ooh, this is not going to go well. All right, let's do the other side. Let's do the other side, and we're going to de-stick this a tiny bit. And let's kind of bring this in along like so. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stick the wax paper, line it up with the edge of the line, and stick that down. And then come in here with my straight edge and the washi card. There. Okay, so we have a start. We have stickers down. All right, so now with these guys, there's so much we can use, so much. I know I want to kind of bring, it's all over my planner. I want to bring this guy kind of flying in from the top, but let us see, because we're going to need something in the sidebar. And as I said, I didn't make any, those are cool too. They're nice and big. I didn't make any boxes or anything for this because I was like, well, we'll just find our boxes in here. Because, you know, this is beautiful and bright and so much fun. I don't want one of those. One of those might work, but it says today. Why have a planner? Just leave my boxes blank. Notes, plans, remembering. And we have some smaller boxes. Those might work. At least they say notes on them. Just want to get kind of a look. Sorry for all the flipping. I haven't really been in this sticker book too much. So kind of got to get a vibe of what we've got going on here. Okay, so I think we're going to grab one of these. Now the question is, I think we're going to grab the red one. The red one. Because I already have a lot of orange down the bottom. And I'll bring that in like that maybe. Okay, so let's throw that down there because we do need to do something. We got to get rid of this thing. I'm curious to see. I haven't looked at any of the new Happy planners. I was going to go to Michael's today and have a look because there is a couple of planners up there that I want to go take a look at. Who do we want to put down there? Maybe De La Cruz. It's not very big. I was going to make them bigger. Actually, last year they were quite a bit bigger, but I'm like, oh, let's make them a bit smaller this year. Apparently I made them too small, but that's all right. We will make it work. It's just the box isn't quite long enough unless I move it down. You know what? Let's go into here because they do have thingy bobbers at the front. Not these. See those? That's not it. Hold on. These guys. Which we could bring in like that one. Let's do that. I don't really want to bring in foil, so this might be an idea. Let's just leave that there and put that up top. Although now it looks really strange with the red, but we'll figure this out. This is an experiment because, you know, sometimes melding things works. Sometimes it does not. This is one of those times. Unless we switch to a blue, maybe. Colors have we got in here? So we have some blue because I don't have a pink one. I have a red one. Maybe we'll do the blue one. All right, let's grab the blue. And a wax paper piece because I'm terrified of putting this down just yet until I know it's going to fit. It looks a little odd, but I think we can make it work. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to de-stick it a tiny bit though because, yeah, you know, crazy, right? Let's get this guy lined up and laid down. Fabulous. Okay. All right, now the other thing I do need to do that I always forget this, is to like look at my frickin' monthly, but half of my monthly is over here. So hold on. This week is through till the 5th. So I need boxes on the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and that's it. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. That's pretty decent. Those are the only ones that like I have to worry about having some kind of plan for. And I got so many things. I could probably just like use this entire book in an entire spread if I'm not paying attention because that's just fun and why not, right? Okay, we have this nice big could kind of take that from there to there. It almost works. It's not quite. I'd have to kind of, that might work. But then I don't have another one in the same color, and that's going to bother me. So, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I like things to be cohesive, and sometimes Happy Planner does not provide the stickers for it to be cohesive. So what do we do in those circumstances? We just do our best. I'm just going to throw that back in there because I haven't made up my mind on what I want to do yet. All right, maybe we're going to go look for some boxes so we can make a couple of clusters. Do we have like regular square box? We have these ones. Do we have any vertical boxes in here that aren't like that? Please? Maybe? I might have to pull in some boxes from Mojo. Oh, we have a couple. Demo. Maybe we'll grab this one. So let's grab that. Well, look at the very narrow border on these, and that's unusual for Happy Planner because look at the border on these ones, right? It's crazy. That's like, wow. Okay, so we needed, I kind of need, we'll grab one of these guys. I wish there was purple in here so I could bring it, like it matched Imelda, but there's no purple, so we're just going to work with what we got. I think we're going to go with a yellow because we can bring this in and feed the two of them together like so, right? And then I can grab something like one of these flowers if I want to, or something else, and cover that whole section up like that. So I think that's what we're going to do, although I don't necessarily know that I want that. Well, actually, I don't really have any options. Well, we have sugar skulls, or not sugar skulls, but you know what I mean. All right. Oh, back is owie. Let's get these guys laid down straight. I just kind of wanted to get an idea on what it was going to look like when I put them together. So let's, I want to kind of get that, really want to bring those in, and I don't like the fact that they don't match. I mean, unless I literally lay in these guys because I'm crazy and I forgot to link them together. I mean, maybe this will work, right? Maybe it works in my favor that they're not linked together because I can kind of lay them out however I want across the top. So maybe this is a happy accident. I probably should have angled that red one a little bit differently, but we're just going to go with it because I don't want to muck about too much. I just kind of want to get, oh, well, maybe we'll come in from this side. Let's see if that works. Although this puts them in the wrong order, but do I care? Okay, well, we have a little bit of a situation, people. That's not going to work. That's not quite going to work. Okay, let me figure this out. It's going to have to come up here like that and like that. And then we're going to cut off. Kind of looks like a choo-choo train. Although maybe we'll adjust these guys and bring them up very similar to the way I've laid out the other ones. You know what I mean? Because they're like super close up there, right? We're gonna figure it out, gang. We're gonna figure it out. I'm not digging it, but we're gonna make it work. Kind of like that. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna leave it. Actually, I'm gonna adjust this one because it's gonna drive me a little bit crazy. We're gonna bring that one up like so, and then it makes a little bit more sense. Now I gotta figure out what to do with this one. Do I want to cut it off? Do I want to leave it? It just looks kind of weird hanging out there like that. So I think I'm gonna find my washi card and we're going to eliminate the problem. Like so. Okay, cool. All right, now I'm a little bit happier with that. So we're going to come in with this. And then we're going to come in with our little happy skull guy, who is crooked because the top one is crooked. All right, well, hold on. Let's see if I can get you straight. And you are just like slightly crooked, I guess. Like it's odd. We'll adjust. And then we're going to come in with that flower, which I wish was not on paper, but we're not going to complain. We're just going to plunk it down because it's cute and it's bright. Now, we can bring one of our friends, maybe De La Cruzito. I have to move him down, or I'd have to move the whole box cluster down, so let's not concern ourselves with that. And I think I'd have to do the same with Hector because he's about the same. Hang on, I'm having struggles getting his foot off. His ankle does not want to come up. There we go. I think he's about the same size. May make a difference because his head is not attached to his body. Actually, that kind of works. It kind of works. I'm not gonna lie. The only other one that we could put probably up there is our little buddy. Hang on. For the life of me, I can't remember his bloody name right now. Again, Menno brain. I literally just, you know, I just had his name and then now it's gone. He works, but I'm gonna have to lift up the flower if I want to put him there. And bring it in front of his foot kind of deal. So let's plunk him down and see how I feel about that. It's good. All right, so we're gonna do that because he just looks super, super cute there. And I literally just had his name on the tip of my tongue and it was gone. I'm having a lot of that lately, and you know, I've been halfway through a conversation with Di, the word's about to come out of my mouth, and then bam, it's gone. She has the same problem sometimes. So, and I know you all get it because we're all kind of in the same place. Okay, cute, 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 cute. Now we need to think about some of this stuff. Like, I mean, it looks funny with her right there, but I could lift up the flowers and put them on my Coco right behind them. Because, you know, why shouldn't she have a bunch of flowers at her feet? She's beautiful. She's beautiful. How much I want to cover up is a little bit. There we go. I think that's probably good right there. So let's put Mama Coco down. Okay. Excellent. It's coming along. I bent my page. Hold on. I bent my page. Okay, so now we've got sort of something going good on this side. I want to take a look at this side and what's going on. So I think we're going to come back over here and scoop. What do we want to do, gang? I don't really want to bring in a long box. I can cut it and make it shorter. I could use one of these ones because, again, they're gonna tie in. Well, if I pull in one of these guys, it'll tie in with the fact that we've used one of those boxes on the other side of the page, which is a good thing. I think we're gonna grab the pink. And I'm running low on my multiple pieces of wax paper here. Like, how many pieces have I got on the go? All right, so let's grab one of those. Now, I want maybe these guys. Do we want to bring in, I kind of like this teal color. It's not a very big box and it's going to look very weird with that shape. So I think I'm going to have to grab one of Mojo's box books and hope for the best. Hold on. It's the orange one. We might have the best luck trying to coordinate in here. It's not bad, right? So that's one. other one is yellow. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. So we have a few options here. Because I don't think we have many in this side, but I do want to bring in some more of my little banner pieces. So before we get too ahead of ourselves here, let's go grab my little friends who, you know, completely got neglected because I forgot to connect them. But hey, that's how we roll sometimes, people. That's how we roll. Okay, I'm losing it. I don't want that there. I want a look at how I laid out the other ones. So we come in nice and high like that. And we're just gonna see how we can string them across. I'm just doing it differently. Just doing it differently. Because why not? Actually, we can probably make that work. Okay, that's cool. And then we can come down with another piece. Like so. And yeah, I don't like that, so let's see about moving this one down a tiny bit, see if we can make this work a little bit better. I don't think so. No, I think I'm going to end up having to trim those off, but you know what? That's fine. That is fine. Now I have reversed them on this side of the page, so we're going to start with the yellow, like there. Actually, before we lay this one down, maybe we'll come in from the other side and see how we can make this work. Kind of like that. It's not perfect, but we're just going to go with it because, again, it's an odd length, so they don't want to quite all fit in. Now, we did cut off the access on the other side, and I'm not sure I really like that now. I kind of like them hanging over. But this is why we save the scraps. Because I can put that back in there like so. I mean, it looks a little weird. Hang on. We're going to try shifting a little bit and see if we can kind of make this work a little bit better. Can we not stick to my frickin' finger, please? That would be awesome. Okay, so it was this side. I think it's still going to kind of end up rounding out a little bit over. But that looks a little bit better than what it was. We do have a little bit of hangover, do we? No, actually we don't. We have sticky notes that have shifted that I have to fill out the thing, but yeah, that is for another day. That is not today. Okay, all right, back on track here. We need the orange boxes. You can tell it's the right time of year when you're using a ton of these boxes. Do I want a double box or do I want to skip the double box? I think maybe. No, let's get a blank one. Get a blank one. Okay, so I'm gonna grab you, and we're just gonna see how different this looks compared to the other side. I mean, unfortunately, the borders on these are so much thicker. Doesn't matter to me. Is it going to be a deal breaker? I'm not so sure it's a deal breaker. Because what I'm thinking is, where's the Dia de los Muertos? There we go. There's those. There's those. Did I pull one off that had foil on it? I did. Okay, so I don't really want to deal with that. We have checklists, which, you know, I've been using checklists the last little bit, trying to kind of make things work. Sort of, you know, bringing myself to that, hey, you got to use all of the stuff, even like the checklist I can get around. It's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is kind of come in. I think I want to come in like this and like this. because there we have a couple of options. I can grab Imelda, I can grab Hector, I can grab Dela Cruz. There's a few people I can grab. I do want our winged friend, so let's grab him. I also have Dante because, you know, that dog makes me laugh. I loved this movie. I thought it was so fun and so well done. No, don't rip my damn sticker. I don't want to cut off your wings. Do I want to come in like this? Do I want to come in like this? I think we're going to come in like this because he's frickin' fun. And he doesn't have to be attached to a box or anything. Ooh, that's going to be cutting off his wings. And I don't want to cut off his wings. If you've never had the opportunity to be in, all right, I think that's about as good as it's get. We're going to have to cut off a tiny bit of his wings. If you've never had the opportunity to be in one of the, what am I trying to say? When we were in Mexico, we have had the fortunate, like we went down to Xcaret the one year, and they had, and it was on, they were doing all the celebrations with the incense and all the flowers and lighting it all up. It was just gorgeous. And then when we were on the resort, a lot of the staff was sharing videos and pictures of the cemeteries that they were at the night before for the celebrations and stuff on All Souls Day. It was just, it's so beautiful. It's just this ethereal glowing, it's just gorgeous. If you've never had an opportunity to share in that celebration, I highly recommend it. I swear I must have been Mexican in a previous life. I love the culture, love most of the food. I can't do the super spicy. This is a pretty good fit up there, and it tackles the fact that kind of need that box like one and done for the first and the second. But where I was thinking is we've got a couple of options. I can put a checklist down here, but then I don't want a checklist on the same line. So that would have to go there, and I don't really like the way that's laid out. Or we come in like that, which would be, let's go check our checklist situation, shall we? There's so many stickers in here. I want to use them all. Like honestly, just like, I just want to use them all. Where's my page? There's my page. Okay, so we do not have pink on this side, and I want to try and bring pink on the other side. So let's grab that, because we can put that checklist right here. And it's going to be too long, but that's all right, because I'm just going to trim it off once I've decided that it's going to stay. So then we'll bring in a yellow checklist on the other side, and we'll put that one maybe right here. Or do I want to put it up there? Either works, actually. And then let's have a look. I can still kind of squeeze in the boxes like that without it looking weird. Okay, that's doable. So we're going to do that. I'm going to leave those checklists. We'll figure that out later, although I am a little bit reluctant to leave that on top because it's going to rip it. So let's put that like that. Okay, so now this, I've got to rearrange the box there because the box is upside down. It's got a hand, a skeleton hand holding one of the marigold flowers, or the way it's called in Spanish, which for the life of me is just not functioning in my brain right now. Okay, so let's get this guy laid in about there. And we'll grab the blue one, and we're going to place it in. Straight would be awesome. Like right there. Are you straight? No, you're still not straight. Okay, this is going to drive me a little bit crazy. Cool. Cool. Ooh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now we have a few situations here. So let's go take a look in here because we have quotes, but they're all on black, I think, which is a little annoying. And had I been thinking ahead of time, I probably would have done a quote up myself, but no. Okay, so this is what we've got to work with. Do I want to do this? Okay, that's not going to work. We're going to have to trim off our checklist. Like so. I was hoping to just tuck it behind, but the flowers have been down too long and they are happy where they are, so they're not coming up. Okay. All right. Oh, I wish my back wasn't so blooming sore. I want to try and get Hector on wherever I have put him. There he is. Imelda would be fine too. Sneaking Dela Cruz in somewhere would be okay. You are in my way. Let's pull Hector up and get this turned a little bit differently because it's driving me a little bit crazy. Like that. Put Imelda right beside him. That would work. I could just literally tuck them behind the flowers if I wanted to. Dante too. God damn it. I want to use them all. There's not enough room on the spread to use them all. I wonder if we can somehow work Dante in. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's just so much I want to use. I do want to bring in one of these though. Could actually probably even layer it like that if I was so inclined. Or I could put one. I don't really want to bring in the other flowers. We could bring in something like that, which is just another layer on the box, right? Do I like it? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about it, man. But I think it's going to look strange if it's just sort of floating by itself. I also am not fond of the fact that it's like pink by pink. So did we have other options? We did. It's just a matter of what color they were. We have a green one. We have a teal one. We have a few of them actually. Yellow, pink, green. Kind of like the teal. Let's grab the teal. Let's see if that I don't mind. I'm getting frustrated because I can't make up my mind on anything, and when I have spreads like this, they take too freaking long to put together. All right, let me see. Am I okay with it just floating like that? Not really. Okay, so I think I'm back to my original thing, but here's what we're going to do because this is way too much considering I want to layer this on top of other boxes. So let's just get rid of some of that white. And let me see if I like that better. I do, but we got to get rid of a little bit more. Oh man, I'm making a ton of noise today. I could actually even cover up the skeleton hand, which I think I'm going to do just because it looks kind of weird with it poking out like that. So we're going to bring this up high enough that we cover up the skeleton hand. Excellent. And I do want to see if we can get this color on the other side. However, this one has, oh, we've got foil. I didn't even realize that I brought in foil. Guess we're going foil. I don't really need anything over there, so let's put that off to the side. Not everything has to be everywhere. I mean, that color is also there, so we can go with that. I want to try and get maybe another one of these flowers or one of the skulls. On the page, there's a couple. These are fun, but again, they're bringing in a black background, and I don't really know that I want to bring in a black background on this one. I was also thinking about using this book in my dashboard. So we have this flower, which we could bring, yeah, actually, right there, right there, right there, right there. I kind of like it down here. It just sort of finishes it off, so we're going to put that right there. Then we need to decide if we are putting any quotes or boxes in here. The quotes I'm kind of tempted to stay away from because all of them are on black backgrounds. I mean, at least in this book it makes sense because, you know, it's, you know, the holiday, but, you know, I wish they weren't on black backgrounds. Let me see. I could make some little box clusters, I guess. Maybe we'll bring in, yeah, I think we're just going to bring in Imelda and Hector. And I want to see if I can get Dante in here too. So how far back do we have to go to get a whole crew? Freaking dog makes me laugh every time. I mean, that's the thing with a lot of these characters. Actually, maybe we'll put Dante over there. That's the thing with a lot of these characters, like these movies. It's the sidekicks that literally make the movie. Like in this one, Dante was freaking hilarious. All right, are you gonna lift up enough for me to put them underneath, or have you been down too long and you're gonna be ornery? We're down too long. Okay, so we're gonna sneak here, and then I'm just gonna have to cut off, sadly, their feet, unless it'll lift up enough at the top. It'll kind of let me sneak them behind. Kind of cooperated on that side. Now let's see about Hector. Where's the sticker picker upper thingy? This guy. This guy's really great for getting underneath. However, as I found out, it's, if you're in Canada, it's kind of expensive to ship here, so there are other options. The sticker scraper dude, this guy, my sticker squisher guy, also works very, very well. Your tools from your Cricut, there's a flat sort of spatula thing that works really well. All right, I gotta figure out where he needs to be placed. I'm trying desperately not to rip off his legs because we don't want to do that. We don't want to rip off his legs because we like Hector. All right, so I want him standing next to Imelda. It's gonna have to go like that. Now, where the hell is Dante? I could kind of put Dante in front, actually. That's kind of funny. Okay, so let's do that. Let's throw the dog. We're going to throw him right on top of the flowers because he's freaking hilarious. And he is, I don't know, he just, like I said, he makes that freaking movie. I love him. He's just so funny. Now, we don't have De La Cruz on here. Do I want De La Cruz? I mean, he's kind of important to the story. De La Cruzito. Mr. Cruzito. Do I want him? I mean, I don't know. It kind of looks forced. Unless we stick him like over there. Which I don't really like either. Oh, maybe we're not going to get Cruzito on here this time. We need something here and here. And again, this is where I come back to. It would be nice if I had quotes. I mean, maybe we take a look at one, see what happens. Celebrate life, remember me always. What else do we have? I guess I could make a little cluster of things. Like the tequila and the picture. Maybe that's an idea. Maybe we just make a little cluster. So we'll grab like one of these. These are like super sticky. And we'll grab a tequila. Because it's not the same if you don't have a tequila. Although those blend together too much. So I'm not super fond of that look. What about, do we have candles on this side? We do not. Oh, we have one candle. Maybe we'll grab a candle and tequila. And we got pepper, I got a skull. Kind of like the skull. I just want to be able to see the skull. And this is where it'd be cool if they were on paper. Actually, I think there is some skulls on paper. Yeah, we have these guys, but they're not the same, sadly. I don't know. Maybe we'll look at these guys. So let's pull these off. And let's put them kind of down here. And then I'll get in there and get rid of the line in a minute. I just want to make sure I actually want them before we go committing. Where did I put my little skull? Put the skull on this side. Like so. So we can still see him. Yes, he's very cute. All right, let's lift up this and get rid of the white line. Hopefully, I don't have no freaking idea how long this video is. Hopefully it's not too long. Sometimes it just takes a while for stuff to come together. Other times it comes together like super fast. Today apparently is not one of those days. Okay, let's put down our little skull and we're gonna get our sticker squisher and flatten everybody out. Okay, that kind of addresses my problem with this. What the heck's on my page? This little corner down there. We have skulls like these guys, which are kind of fun. And I'm thinking these could be like bullet points. They're a little big, but they're kind of fun. You put like one up there, one up there. Maybe, no, maybe not. They just, I don't know. I thought it was an idea. It's not going to work. I'm happy with this side. I'm still kind of on this side, but we're kind of in a spot here because I can't really do much with it, but I think I'm done. I'm going to say we are done. So let me find my planner underneath all of this mess. Let's put it back on the discs and see what it looks like. Cute. All right, I'm going to say that's a wrap, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, oh yeah, it's like 45 minutes long. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry the video ended up being a little bit on the longer side, but sometimes that's just how we roll around here. All right, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will see you next time.